Hi, I'm Carrie, and today I'm going to do a month ahead reading for September, which I can't believe we've already hit September. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull one card from the Oracle, the Angels Among Us, for each week, and then we'll throw some charms down and see what is going on. So there's week one. Two, three, and four. Okay, so I'm going to move these out of the way for right now. All right, so for week one, we have Archangel Raguel, and the focus will be on relationship healing, calm, harmony. Okay, so that is the energy coming in for week one. So let's pull some charms and see what he has to say about that. So right here we have the ship next to the calm and harmony. So that's telling me that if you have been having some rocky issues in your relationships or just things in your everyday life, that the very first week of September it will start to calm down for you, especially with the ship being right here next to that. There's also going to be a possibility for travel for some people in the first week of September. But along with this suitcase, it is also a need to unpack the things that we are holding inside, all the things that we pack away that we don't want to deal with, that continue to build and build and build for us. And then usually that suitcase spills open and all our stuff comes flying out. With it being right here next to the ship and right next to the words calm and harmony, that is telling me that it is time to start unpacking some of this stuff that you have been burying and pushing down and not wanting to deal with and locking away. Once you deal with them, let out those emotions, and things like that, you will be able to come to that place of calm. You'll be able to come to that place of rest and understand things better about yourself and your life. So that's something to work on in during the first week of September. The money symbol is too far away, so we're not going to pay any attention to that. Over here, everything is along the line of this calm and harmony. There's not much over here with relationship and healing. So that is really going to be the primary focused energy the first week of September. We have the camera over here. It's above it, but the camera to me represents our memories. So there's going to be a lot of memories of the past, things that you're going to be thinking about from your past that perhaps you've packed away in this suitcase that need to be dealt with so you can come to this place of calm. What do we have flipped over here? Oh, look at that. Truth. With the truth flipped over, that means we are denying the truth. We are not wanting to face the truth, hence the packed up suitcase and the rocky waters that come with this reverse ship right here. So that's something, again, all ties back into what I was saying just a minute ago about the calm energy that is needed, the harmony that is needed. And the only way that you can come to that is by facing the truth of what is really happening. So remember, the past is in the past. We cannot fix it. We can only fix what is currently in our present right now. And in your present right now for the first week of September is a needing to unpack some of those things that you've been carrying for a long time and let them go. Letting them go will get this ship out of the way and bring you to a calmer state, calmer waters ahead, which makes it easier for you to navigate life or problems. So this is week one, and I'm going to put that over there, and we're going to put that back in. So week two, we have Archangel Zadkiel, and it is mercy and transmutation and the violet flame. So this energy goes perfectly as coming in for week 2 after we had Archangel Raguel and the calm and the harmony. Because Archangel Zadkiel, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these angels wrong, but his energy is wanting you to cut those cords and release that negativity that may be dragging you down in your life. Figure out what some of the things are that need to be released, whether that is forgiving yourself for something from the past that you haven't forgiven yourself for, letting some people go that bring you down. Whatever cords need to be cut, that's what needs to be worked on during the second week of September. So let's pull some charms for him. And we have a reversed baby feet, reversed heart, our bee, and our button. Okay, so what these charms are saying to me, because again, we're here all on the side of transmutation and violet flame. The violet flame is like that purple flame that you can visualize coming through your body and helping you to release some of those negative attachments and transmuting that negative stuck energy. So with the bee next to the button, that's telling me that mending needs worked on this week. Because the bee represents work to me, and of course the button represents mending. And the thing that needs worked on is right here. So baby feet usually represents a child, but it could also, since it's next to this heart, represent a newer relationship in your life, or where you are wanting a fresh start with somebody in your life, like a do-over with the baby feet. And both of those being reversed is telling me that there is some sort of animosity going on in one of those relationships, and it's time to figure out how to turn that negativity or whatever problem is happening within that relationship and start healing from it. So whether that is where you need to let that relationship go, hence the transmutation of this negativity, whether you need to let that relationship go, or whether you can work on that relationship with that other person and transmute that energy together and turn it into something new. But right now there's a lot of tension and like I said, animosity going on perhaps in one of those newer relationships, or it could be with a child, or it could be with something that you used to love but don't anymore and want to get back to loving it again. If it is not a person, first you need to heal yourself. You need to figure out why you're feeling the way you're feeling that second week of September, and then work on the healing aspect of that. So remember that the beginning of the month, we're bringing in that calm and harmony. And the second week of the month, we are looking to transmute that negative energy and start cutting those cords from our life. So let's see what is next. In our third week, we have Goddess Lakshmi, and this is our prosperity, beauty, and fortune. So let's see what charms we have for her. Well, I kind of picked up too many, but let's see what we have going on here. So I have a lot of reverse charms happening here down at the bottom near prosperity, fortune. So the third week, you are to be focusing on your abundance and what you are wanting to bring into your life now. If you spent that time at the beginning of the month working on that calm and harmony and releasing those negative attachments, it's now time to start thinking about that abundance energy and what it is that you want to start bringing into your life. However, with all these reverse charms right here, the energy that I pick up with that is the feeling of lack, where I'm feeling that I maybe don't believe that I can transform my life to bring this prosperity or abundance towards me. So that is something that needs worked on, because there is some clouded judgment here in regards to prosperity and abundance, and it's right next to the butterfly, which is also reversed, which is telling me that there is a doubt in believing that the prosperity and abundance is available to you or can come to you. And that is a mindset that would need to be worked on and changed. You're feeling burdened. There's a possibility that you could be feeling burdened with this reverse cross here next to fortune. So maybe there's some unexpected bills or things that need taken care of that requires finances that you weren't prepared to take care of, but there is help available to you because we have the open hand here. So that means stuff coming to you, being willing to accept help with the hand open. If it was reversed, it would be you giving out. So realize there is help available to you in regards to this. The reason I said the lack of mindset is because we have the full skeleton up here in the corner, and that is a feeling of there's nothing left to give, there's nothing left there for me, it's kind of done and over. So that is something that needs transformed, needs change. You need to remove the clouds and get back into that prosperity mindset. Like I said again, we have the tarot charm here. So if you happen to have tarot cards and are a tarot reader of some sort, pull some cards on that. Work on guidance during that third week of September, because that's when that charm comes out, and that way you can find additional guidance to help you through this mindset of not being able to access your prosperity that you deserve. So that is our third week. And our final week, we have the goddess Kuan Yin, and this is a focus on kindness, compassion, and divine mercy. So remember the beginning of the month, trying to move into a state of calm and harmony by unpacking all that stuff from our past. And then second week, we are cutting the cords, but while we are releasing those cords and that negativity and things like that, sometimes we start filling ourselves with doubt that certain things are available and can come to us. So that's when it's time to switch your mindset, to start filling yourself up with something else, not that negative mindset. Okay, so here we are, the goddess of the final week. We're going to focus on our kindness and compassion. And let's see here. And that goes, and that goes. Okay, so we are up here in the compassion category. And we have the lock and the tree and the reversed clock. Okay, so what I pick up with these charms on the goddess card is with the lock next to compassion, perhaps if you are getting to a state of calm and releasing that negativity, especially if there was animosity in some of those relationships, and then over here to the goddess, maybe you feel that you don't deserve any other relationships, or you can't feel that you see any type of goodness coming or whatever. The goddess Kuan Yin and the lock next to compassion is telling me that it is time to start unlocking your heart. The branches of the tree are the energy that you are sending out. So you got to start thinking about the energy that you're sending out. Are you sending out compassion to others? You get back to you what you send out. So think of those branches spreading out wide and far, and you giving compassion to others, so that compassion also returns to you. Don't forget that there is family. Family doesn't necessarily mean blood. Family is who we choose to be family also. And turn to your family if you need help with something, if you need that sense of compassion, or just to get regrounded and rerooted into who you really are, and to start believing in yourself again. Again, doesn't have to be blood family, could be any type of family, found family, family that we label as family. Our best friend could be family to us. If they help you feel grounded and they help you feel rooted, then that is who you need to think about focusing on this last week of September to help you get back to who you really are. Remember, you unpacked all that stuff at the beginning of the month. Now you need to get back to who you are. Reroot yourself into your being. The reverse clock tells me you feel limited on time. There is plenty of time in your life to make the changes that you want to make. It's just how you see it. Time is available to us. You can even see the reverse clock is not to even focus on the time of when something is going to happen. You need to believe that there is plenty of time for changes to happen and things to occur in your life that you want to occur. So just a quick recap again. Remember, you're focusing on that calm and harmony and unpacking all that burden and stuff that you've been carrying with you for so long, so you can move into that state and move into that state of flow. You are working on mending and healing that second week, transmuting any of that negativity or whatever from week one, and working on those relationships that brought animosity, whether they're new, whether they're with a child, whether they're, whoever they're with. You're working on healing that. Believe that you deserve the good that you deserve. Prosperity and abundance doesn't necessarily mean monetary wise. It can also mean that you believe in yourself in order to attract those type of people to your life that you want to have. And this butterfly here is a point of transformation. You just have to believe and remove these clouds of doubt that that is what's possible for you coming for the third week of September. And finally, last week, it's time to ground yourself and get rooted. Send out that compassion and energy, that same loving energy that you want to return to you, that same type of kindness that you want to return to you. There is no time limit on this. It is infinity. There is no time limit on when someone new will come to you, when a relationship will blossom or whatever. Just be open to that, and you get back the energy that you send out. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it made some sense to you. Remember, these readings do not resonate with everybody because it is a reading for the collective in general, and that's okay. And whenever you come across this reading, it may resonate for you at a different time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you being here. And until I see you next time, bye.